we want that to make these V-shaped stitches to it. Continue to do so, and then as you progress with it, it'll slowly cover up the hole as such. Now keep going to it, and then finally once you reach the top, the hole should be entirely covered. Make sure that you're precise with this so that it does not go outside the lines. Finally, you will also have a decorative heart shape to it, so it'll be a nice way in order to cover up tears. Make sure that the black line isn't seen either. Next, take this piece of cloth, fold it over as such. Fold it over and make a slightly diagonal fold to it, and then using this cloth chalk, make this V shape out of it. Cut it out according to this V shape. As you progress with it, make sure you reach the top as well. Now make a diagonal cut to the top as well. After this, turn it around, make a slit in the fold portion of it. Now do the same on the sides as well. Once you open it out, this is what it should begin to look like. Make the hole in the middle slightly bigger. Now open it out, and then afterwards, put one portion of it downwards, and then do the same with the other as well. Now stitch up the edges. Next, if you have this hole, we'll start off by taking the thread and then slowly begin to stitch around it as such. You use blue and green thread, alternate between them, and then switch the other side and then bring it to the other side and continue stitching. As you can see, this is what it'll look like. Continue to do this, and then once you reach the end of it, it'll look like this all the way through. It would be a decorative way in order to stitch this all up. Continue to make these horizontal stitches to it and then go on with it. Now, after you've gone all the way, this is what it'll finally look like. Once you're done with this, tie a knot at the bottom portion of it so that it is not exposed to the top sections. Now after this, loosen the sides of it ever so slightly and then stitch it inward. Next, if you have a hole in your sock, then make these dots in a circular shape. Slowly pull the threads through as such. Do it to each of the holes that exist, and then for the first round over, you would have formed a star-like shape. Now, as you progress with it and keep on going, it'll slowly fill in the star-like shape. Continue on with the same pattern as you can see, and then it will form layers to it. Now, keep going as such. Make sure that as far as possible, you do not leave any gaps, as this will not make it look as nice. Now, as you can see, it is getting more and more covered. The thicker the thread you use, the better. Now once you're finally done with it, you may tie a knot to it so that it does not come undone. You may do so at the bottom of it. Cut off the excess. Next, if there is a tear in the pants, then afterwards pull the thread through and then wrap the thread around it and then pull it through. Loop it around as such. Continue to do so. Move from one side to the other. As you can see, we are going very narrowly and continuing to do this. Now, move from the bottom to the top and then make sure that you go all the way to the top in order to ensure that it is even. Now, as you continue to do so, as you can see, we have almost reached the top and it is still going. It is a little bit of a long process, but it will look nice once you're done with it. And it is a good way to ensure that it is firm and does not come out after this. Once you're done with this, you may tie a knot to it. This is what it should look like. Thank you for watching.